Tokyo, Florham Park, New Jersey. Oh, my goodness gracious. Brooklyn? All the way from Brooklyn? Oh, wonderful.
Yay.
This is my pal Kate Power. I'm Steve Einhorn. And this is Dojo Lockdown number 7. Number 7.
The magic number.
And it's great to see a lot of new faces. So I just want to let you know what we're doing here. This is a continuation of what we have been doing live in our living room and at venues all over the country. It's an hour-long sing-along, but not a jam. We like to put in little bits of teaching here and there. We have lots of beginner players, intermediate, advanced, and there's something for everybody here. We'll often start a song on the slow side, speed it up as we go, and I'd like to have Kate say a few words now.
A few words. Hi, everybody. So here we are, and normally when we do this all together in our room, we do vocal exercises first, but you can do those on your own before you come to Dojo, and it's on your Dojo songbook under VoxBox. And the one thing to know is you'll open your mouth like this when you're doing your exercises. And then now we're going to go to the next step, though, which is our first step with you, which is to do our opening chant. So open to opening chant on your song list. And this is just about your personal relationship with your voice and just tuning into what your voice can lead you into. And it also calibrates our breathing and does all sorts of good stuff. Okay, and it goes like this. And we'll just sing it together, you and me. I am opening up in deep surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in deep surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening. You can sing it with your full heart. Nobody can hear you except you and your muse. I am opening up in deep surrender to the luminous darkness of my shadow. I am opening up in deep surrender to the luminous darkness of my shadow. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening. I am opening up in deep surrender to the powerful wholeness of myself. I am opening up in deep surrender to the powerful wholeness of myself. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening. I am opening up in deep surrender. I am opening up. Ooh, I am opening up in deep surrender. I am opening up. Ooh, I am opening up in deep surrender. I am opening up. There, you're all open now.
Woo!
I'll put the potato away. We might need to eat it later. Okay, Steve.
Here is the second song. This is also in our opening. This is a song that we do every week to start the dojo. It's a great song written by Gordon Bach, a wonderful Maine boat builder and songwriter, musician. And this is a song called Dillan Bay. It's in your book under D for Dillan, and it's in the key of G. And we just like to start with a rolling G chord, and so we can get going. And I'll give that to you right now, okay?
And as he's starting to roll into the G, what we're trying to do is to sing our songs, to sing the story, to be the story in the song. So just imagine you're in the boat, trying to get the baby to go to sleep, getting the rhythm of the waves slapping against the boat.
Shh. Here we go. Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, Dillan down, Laddie-a, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, all the boats are gone.
Do it again.
Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, Dillan down, Laddie-a, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, all the boats are gone, gone away, Laddie-o, gone away, Laddie-a, gone away, Laddie-o, with their topsails high. Dillan Bay, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, Dillan down, Laddie-a, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, all the boats are gone. Topsails, topsails high, Laddie-o, topsails high, Laddie-a, topsails high, Laddie-o, when the wind's away. Dillan Bay, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, Dillan down, Laddie-a, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, all the boats are gone. Let's just play. Wind's away, Laddie-o, wind's away, Laddie-a, wind's away, Laddie-o, down in Dillan Bay, Dillan Bay, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, Dillan down, Laddie-a, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, all the boats are gone. Acapella, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, Dillan down, Laddie-a, Dillan Bay, Laddie-o, all the boats are gone. Ah, beautiful.
There.
That's some beautiful singing out there.
That was pretty fun. Very
So-
nice.
We have a real special treat today. I got a letter, received a letter from a listener last week from Florham Park, New Jersey, who writes, "Dear Kate and Steve, I'm enjoying your dojo very much. I have a situation perhaps you can help me with. I'm a sitar player." That
Sorry.
wasn't a joke. I'm a sitar player, and my granddaughter has been enjoying my ragas that I play for her in the evenings before bedtime. She calls me up on the phone and says, "Grandpa, please play me a raga." But recently, well, now that she's grown up, she's 3 or 4, I forget, but she said, "Grandpa, do you know any Woody Guthrie kid songs? Some simple kid songs, perhaps, maybe in the key of D." So I want to tell you, you listener back in Florham Park, New Jersey, we have a song for you and your granddaughter. And
I see your granddaughter from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
okay, but we're not revealing any names now, are we?
No.
This is a song called "Mail Myself to You." It's also dedicated to the United States Postal Service.
Yes.
Oh, dear God in heaven. The Postal Service. This is called "Mail Myself to You." It was written by Woody Guthrie, and it's in the key of D. And we'll start it nice and slow and pick it up as we go.
This is a song I feel more than I ever have in my entire life right now.
So here's our tempo, our starting tempo. And it goes like this. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. Try it with us now. Here we go. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top of my head.
2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna tie me up in a red string. I'm gonna tie blue ribbons too. I'm gonna climb up in my mailbox. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. When you see me in your mailbox, cut the string and let me out. Wash the glue off of my fingers. Stick some bubble gum in my mouth. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. Take me out of my wrapping paper. Wash the stamps off of my head. Pour me full of ice cream sodies. Put me in my nice warm bed. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna mail myself to you.
There. So please, if we arrive in your mailbox, let us out as soon as possible.
Yes, sirree.
Now, your instruments are probably warming up a little bit. They're against your body. They've been a little chilly before you started to play. So check your tuning, because it'll go out, especially if you're on a banjo. And tuning for a better world. And this is a song we just love. In this setting at the dojo, we pull songs from all over the place that we just love to sing. And just so you know, we're going to actually do a real concert of our stuff, too, coming up on the 15th for Alberta Rose Theater. And you can go to albertarosetheater.com to get your tickets, or on our website at Quality Folk. It'll be the first time that we'll have the opportunity to have a worldwide audience outside of our dojo. So we're excited. Tell your friends.
So some of you older folks may remember Elvis Presley singing this song. It was one of his big hits. It's I can't help falling in love with you. It was actually written by 3 French people and translated into English, and Elvis picked it up and made it a hit. It's in the key of C, Can't Help Falling in Love. And it goes something like this. it's in key of C. So we're just going between the C to G for our intro.
And this is a great one to just pick down, up and down your strings. You can just go up and down.
Hey, and I see a drummer from the Dalles is with us. You know, it's okay to sit down in that drum kit. We could use a little drums. Here we go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. I love you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with to the A minor, you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh, what a pretty song, huh?
Yeah. So just a little aside here for all of you fans of snakes and lizards and things. I was out on my walk yesterday up Rocky Butte just behind our house. It's called a butte, but actually it's a volcano. But thankfully it has not erupted yet. And because there are hardly any cars driving up there now, the snakes that usually are running and hiding are out by the dozens. And over the last 2 days, I've seen several beautiful, lively garter snakes and skinks, which are a type of lizard. So look up skink. They have bright blue tails. And if you really want to see one, I will send you one of my photos of a skink. Okay? Oh, look what's coming up.
Hey,
Pretty Little Girl.
Pretty Little Girl.
I love this song.
So this is going out to all the pretty little girls out there. Pretty little everybody's.
And a few pretty little boys.
Pretty little
Never
people.
mind. Yeah, pretty little.
It's complicated. I wrote this for my first granddaughter. as she was running around. Lucy, this is a very hard time for all the grandparents out there. I'm with you. That's probably one of the hardest pieces, is not getting to see the grandkids at the moment. So
Did you write this for our granddaughter?
I did. I wrote this one for Lucy, and we'll send it out to all the pretty little people. As soon as we're in tune, we do take time to get in tune and give you time to. And we'll do this a little slower than we usually do, because it is a mouthful. Ready?
Kick it off, please.
Where did you go, my pretty little girl? I've been up on the mountain, been around the world. You turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go?
Here we go. Where did you go, my pretty little girl? I've been up on the mountain, been around the world. You turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go?
I was knocking on your door, there was nobody home. I knocked and I knocked and I knocked to the bone. Then I went next door, called you on the telephone. Little girl, where did you go?
Where did you go, my pretty little girl? I've been up on the mountain, been around the world. You turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go?
Back in the beginning, I took you for a ride to the top of the mountain. And down the other side, then my heart stowed away. I took to the tide.
Where did you go, my pretty little girl? I've been up on the mountain, been around the world. You turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go?
I was tossing on the ocean, rolling on the sea, till I landed on the shores of a foreign country. Yet I couldn't speak a word to anybody. Little girl, where did you go?
Where did you go, my pretty little girl? I've been up on the mountain, been around the world. You turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go?
Don't need a knick-knack, no money, no gold, no tempest in a teapot or a fairy tale told. One sweet little kiss before too old. Little girl, where did you go?
Where did you go, my pretty little girl? I've been up on the mountain, been around the world. You turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go? Where did you go, my pretty little girl? I've been up on the mountain, been around the world. You turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go?
Where did you go, my pretty little girl?
I've been up on the mountain,
Been around the world,
you turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Little girl, where did you go?
turned my heart, sand into a pearl. Where did you go?
A brand new ending.
That's right. Anything can
A
happen
writer's
here.
prerogative.
That's right. You just never know. Music was not really intended to be exactly the same twice, so we make sure to reinforce that theory.
That's why we do that.
That's why we do that. It's part of human nature. Music is for everyone.
We have a great song coming up next. This is a song called Forestyne. Forestyne's Waltz. And it's a song that Kate and I picked up on tour a few years ago in Missouri. We were having some wonderful gigs in Missouri, and we had a homestay with some folks. And they taught us this song that was written by a gentleman named Bill Graham. Mm-hmm. I think, did he record it once, maybe, somewhere?
It's never been recorded, I don't think, except for what we did. And he got the story from a friend of his who was the cleaning girl for Forestyne Loyals, who lived in a beautiful old house. And she was moving into a retirement home. And as the cleaning girl was dusting the desk, Forestyne's mother's desk, Forestyne let go with a sigh and told her the true story of her life. And it's all in this song. She came home and told Bill about it, and he wrote this song that night.
And it has some beautiful, beautiful harmony in it, plenty of room for harmony. And it's a waltz.
and it's in the key of C, and we're just going to start right into it with both feet out front. It's Saturday night at the Meteor Ball. All of the ladies twirl around the hall, and off in the corner sits Forestyne Royals, watching a man swing another girl. When the moments before he stood so near, the words that he whispered still ring in her ear. Dance with me, Forestyne, dance with me, girl. Give me your hand, I'll show you the world. All that matters is love that is true. Give me your heart and I'll give mine to you. Well, her feet said yes, but her voice said no. She remembered hearing her mother go, yes, daughter dear, daughter, you know to dance. But make no mistake, give no man a chance. He'll capture your heart and he'll break it someday. Better to win his than toss it away. Dance with me, Forestyne, dance with me, girl. Give me your hand, I'll show you the world. All that matters is love that is true. Give me your heart and I'll give mine to you. Waltzes pass quickly and so do years. Frail white-haired Forestyne chokes back the tears as the cleaning girl dusts off the dear mama's desk. She remembers a note that should have been yes. Oh, girl, if a good one whispers in your ear, hold him close, hold him near. For your heart it will ache and your body will yearn. Say no to true love, it never returns. Dance with me, Forestyne, dance with me, girl. Give me your hand, I'll show you the world. All that matters is love that is true. Give me your heart and I'll give mine to you. Dance with me, Forestyne, dance with me, girl. Give me your hand, I'll show you the world. All that matters is love that is true. Give me your heart and I'll give mine to you. Give me your heart and I'll give mine to you. Romance. Unrequited love. Let's hear it for requited love.
Yeah.
Go for it. That's what love is for. Okay, well,
Looks like it's Dillan time.
yeah.
We've got a couple of great Dillan songs. This is one that we sang last week, and we had lots of great feedback. Several people said they wanted to do it again, so we're going to do it again. This is She Belongs to Me, and it's in the key of A. And we're just going to start right in. So be prepared with a nice A chord.
It's in the key of A?
Key of A.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking
Are you ready?
Is this what I play on this? Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Kate has only 4 instruments out to play today.
Some people have multiple personality disorder. I have a multiple instrument disorder. That's really
Okay,
psycho.
here we
Okay.
go. She belongs to me. 1, 2. She's got everything she needs. She's an artist. She don't look back. She's got everything she needs. take the dark out of the nighttime and paint the daytime black. You will start out standing, proud to steal her anything she sees. You will start out standing, proud to steal her anything she sees. And you will wind up peeking through a keyhole down upon your knees. Oh, she never stumbles, she's got no place to fall. She never stumbles, she's got no place to fall. She's nobody's child, the law can't touch her at all. Let's play it through. Here we go.
And you can
To your D and back to A. That's the first line. Let's go to the second. To your D. Back to your A. To your B. To your D. And back to A. She wears an Egyptian ring. It sparkles before she speaks. She wears an Egyptian ring. It sparkles before she speaks. She's a hypnotist collector. You are the walking antique. Bow down to her on Sunday. Salute her when her birthday comes. Bow down to her on Sunday. Salute her when her birthday comes. For Halloween, buy her a trumpet, and for Christmas, get her a drum. She's got everything she needs. She's an artist, she don't look back. She's got everything she needs. She's an artist, she don't look back. She can take the dark out of the nighttime, paint the daytime black. She can take the dark out of the nighttime and paint the daytime black.
Such a satisfying song. I hope you like that one.
I loved it. We're gonna get right into another Bob Dylan song. My wife insisted that we sing this song this afternoon. This is one of my favorites, all-time favorites. It's Boots of Spanish Leather. And I want to shout out some credit to someone named Tito Gomez, who I probably met at age 13 or 14, who taught me these great chords and this finger-picking style that has served me well over the last 50-some years.
Half 100 years
Half
or so.
100 years, yeah. This is Boots of Spanish Leather, and we're going to just kind of alternate between the G and the C chord, something like this.
For the introduction.
G to your C, G. Let's start singing. Oh, I'm sailing away, my own true love. I'm sailing away in the morning. Is there something I can send you from across the sea? from the place that I'll be landing. Okay, you know it now. Let's sing that verse again. I'm sailing away, my own true love. I'm sailing away in the morning. Is there something I can send you from across the sea? From the place that I'll be landing. There's nothing you can send me, my home true love. There's nothing I'm wishing to be owning, just to carry yourself back to me unspoiled. From across that lonesome ocean. But I just thought you might want something fine, made of silver or of golden, either from the mountains of or from the coast of Barcelona. If I had the stars from the darkest night, or the diamonds from the deepest ocean, I'd forsake them all for your sweet kiss. That's all I'm wishing to be owning. But I might be gone a long old time. It's only that I'm asking. Is there something I can send you to remember me by? To make the times more easy passing. Let's play. So take heed of the western wind. Take heed of this stormy weather. And yes, there's something you can send back to me. Spanish boots of Spanish leather.
That's a good one.
I'm still looking for those boots. Anybody have a size 11? Some nice Spanish boots? Or Spanish leather? Okay. Hey, Kate has this great version of this song, and I want to send this out to someone we know as Cousin Dave,
Yeah.
who's been requesting some Grateful Dead songs. And this is not exactly how the Dead did it. This is how Kate Power does it, but this definitely is a very well-known Grateful Dead song. So, Cousin Dave, this is for you.
All our friends out there, too. So this is in the key of G, Sweet Corrina. And for you guitar players, if I'm doing anything confusing, it's because I'm playing in a different tuning called Dadgad, D-A-D, G-A-D. I've been in there in the Dadgad tuning since 1981, and I just never came back. So everything I do is there. So my shapes are different from what you're probably doing. It's in the key of G. It's a very simple song. It's an old song. Whoever Corrina was had a lot of lovers that wrote a lot of songs.
A lot of songs.
And this is my favorite, personally. And I heard it first at the Fox Hollow Festival back in 1972 when Michael Cooney sang it, a New England wonderful folk singer, banjo player, guitar, concertina, beautiful curly-haired folk singer that sang this song, and I just never forgot it. It just went right into myself, and I kept it always. And I've sung it in my kitchen most of these years, but now we'll sing it together in my kitchen with you. Sweet Corrina.
Why don't you kick it off?
Steve Arena. Oh. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. And we just jump into this one with there's a weeping willow and a mourning dove. There's a weeping willow and a mourning dove. Sweet Corrina, ooh, she's the gal I love. I went down by the river, sat down on a log. Down by the river, sat down on a log. Sweet Corrina.
Sweet.
She must have been some honey of a person.
To have 5,000 songs written about her.
A muse. Oh, we have a good song for you now. Written by our friend Dave Carter, rest in peace. And Dave dreamt this song and wrote it in about 20 minutes after he woke
No,
up.
35.
35
It took him a whole 35 minutes.
34 and a half minutes. And it's one of, this is a great time to be singing wonderful songs to Mother Nature and not reflecting all the beauty around us. And one of the things that I so love about you coming and taking the time and courage to just sit here and do this and sing together. We may not be able to hear all our voices together, but what's really happening is all our voices are singing these songs into the world, into the earth, all at the same time, from wherever you are. And I think that's just a spectacular thing. I'm so happy and honored to be here with you to do that. This is called Gentle Arms of Eden.
See, I would have just said, thank you so much for dropping by. That's why I left it up to Kate.
Uh-oh.
It's beautiful.
We got a couple more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a new song that maybe we could do I Can't Wait. That'd be a nice one.
Or the new one.
Or the new one, or maybe both.
So if you do have a little time, sometimes we will spill over from the hour into a little bit more. And we'll start with this one here.
Now this one might look a little confusing. It's actually in the key of C, but it starts with us playing a G chord, and then we jump right to the C on ocean, on the word ocean. Key of C. You're there. Why don't I kick it off? Huh?
Oh, why don't you? Okay.
On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. So the moon shone on the breakers, and the morning warmed the waves, till a single cell did jump and hum for joy, as though to say, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me goddess in the gentle arms of you. Try that chorus. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me goddess in the gentle arms of Eden. Then the one shone bright around her, till the one turned into two, and two into 10,000 things, and old things into new. And on some virgin beachhead, one lonesome critter crawled, and he looked about and shouted out in his most astonished drawl, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me goddess in the gentle arms of Eden. Then all the sky was humming, and the ground was carpet green, and the weary children of the world went dancing in between. And the people sang rejoicing when the fields were glad with grain, this song of celebration from their seas on the plain. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me goddess in the gentle arms of Eden. Now there's smoke across the harbor, there's factories on the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will and enterprise of war. But I will cradle of your grace, and the shining beaches of your love, and the sea of your embrace. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden.
Thank you, Dave Carter.
Thank you, and
That
thanks
beautiful
all
song.
of you. I think we have time. We have a song that I'll do a chart up for this for next week, but we got to sing it. We've got to sing it right now. This is actually a Bob Dylan song that I don't think I had ever heard Bob Dylan sing it until I heard Kate singing it, to Sean Keane singing it, and then I looked it up, and it's a Bob song.
Bob Dylan may have kind of a gritty personality in some ways, but
What?
boy, he has written some beautiful songs, and this is one of them.
In the key of G?
We'll try it in G today, and when we chart it, we'll try to figure out the perfect key. Don't really know this song yet, but we thought we'd lay it on you anyway, just for the fun of it.
And you can actually, we'll give you a couple more seconds, you can look up lyrics. I'm sure you'll find a Make You Feel My Love by Bob Dylan if you want to sing along. It's a beauty. Okay.
We're going to do it here in the key of G. And one of the things I love about it is that it's just a descending line on your instrument. So you're just coming down one half a step at a time. And we'll just take it out for a spin and see what happens. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and stars appear, there is no one there to dry your tears. I could offer you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet. I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment we first met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There is nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing make you feel my love at the JoJo. It is a love thing, all of this for sure. And we're so grateful, all of you coming from all parts of the country and the world to be with us today. Thank you for sharing your time with us and your faces and your music and your instruments. You're welcome to make donations. You don't have to. We don't want anybody to not be able to do this.
Can you tell us about where a big chunk of that money's going, Kate?
So we're partnering with Join PDX, who does terrific work with folks who are houseless, who are struggling, and they do direct work on the street with people. You know, there's a very fine line between having it and not having it, and the roof over your head is a good thing. So when you play music with us, you're making a difference for these folks too, because we're sending it on to them, and we get a bit for our bread and butter too. So we thank you for that. It's we've all been slammed. I see a lot of people in the gig economy out there, and you're in our hearts and prayers that we all find our way together. Maybe we will be even better human beings when we come out of this.
I hope so.
Steve introduced me to this song a few years ago.
This was written by Pete Seeger. It's called Well May the World Go. This is how we end every dojo. And it's key of C. And Kate's going to kick it off with a little banjo plucking.
Well may your world go.
And start reasonably. I will shout out the chorus. C, F, C to G, C to your F, C, G7, C. Here we go. Here we go. Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. Come on. Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. Well may the skiers turn, the swimmers turn, the oceans learn. Peace may the nations learn when I'm far away. Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. Let's play it. Sweet may the fiddle sound, the banjo play the old hold down. Dancers swing round and round when I'm far away. Woo! Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. Fresh may the breezes blow, clear may the streams flow. Blue above, green below when I'm far away. Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. Well may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well may the world go when I'm far away. When I'm far away.
Well may your world go.
And
Thank you
yes,
for
we
being
really
with
do
us.
love you all. And please join us next Wednesday at noon and tell your friends who want to play along. They're welcome too.
And we'll tell you a little tiny bit of news is that we are going to record these and start putting them up on our playlist on YouTube. So if you can't make it, you'll still be able to have a dojo whenever you want. So thanks for being with us. We'll look forward to seeing you again, okay? Take good care
Bye-bye,
of yourselves.
folks.
Take really good care of
Bye,
yourselves.
little Kenny. I love you.
We love you. Bye,
Sister
everybody.
Ellen, Molly.
Bye, family
everybody.
and friends. Bye, Zoe, you beautiful, beautiful
Zoe.
woman. Oh, my goodness. I don't even want to say goodbye. I just want
Okay,
to say hello to
we're just going to
everybody.
stay. We're going to stay in your house all day. Oh, how do you know a folk singer has been staying at your house? They're still there. Okay, bye.
Love you. Bye. Peace.